Hello and welcome to episode number 4 of this Let's Play Medieval Dynasty here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we managed to get, well, an additional house up. We got a lumberjack up. Did we do all that last time? I don't think so. Well, anyways, we have the food bin up, we have the resource storage up, and a little well. So we kind of have quite a nice little place for us. We also have the bandits over here, which is going to be a little bit rough to deal with. But let's see if we can get another... Oh, looks like there is nothing in the rabbit trap. Okay. So we're going to need to get 2 more buildings up before we can get another person to join us. We're going to need to get another house, and I do wonder if we kind of just would like to have maybe something like that. And we're also going to plan up another house here, which is going to be the hunter shack, which we could have. Can we like get the hammer up just so we can see? Yeah, so we'll have the hunter shack kind of here, so we kind of make like a half circle here. It's kind of the plan. We do have quite a lot of stones in our pocket, so let's just start building some of this. We also have a cat here, of course, that would like to be part of this. Are we not able to build the last thing? There we go. We have some stones for the small house, which we're going to be making into a stone wall house here. I do wonder though, is that the way we want to have the... Maybe we would like to have the entrance coming down here. Yeah, just to kind of spice things up a little bit. Alright, let's see if our friend here, whatever her name was, what was her name? Henrika, have you found any more logs for us? Let's see, if she did, she would have placed them in here. There's 2 of them. We'll just scrap those. We might have to cut some more of the forest here. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll have the entrance to the house kind of on this wall here. I think that could be kind of cool. But more wood is needed. And it is nighttime, and, you know, we could have slept through the night. But I kind of feel like we should use the time we have, because time is precious, right? At least so they say. Or at least so they say. So that's 3 logs for us. Another couple of logs. Now, our friend here... Henrika, she will not be generating any wood for us while she's asleep. She doesn't dream up any logs, sadly. But we'll take what we can get. So that should be it. There we go. Also, if the building, if the trees falls on the building, there is a chance that your buildings will be damaged. So we're going to be a little bit careful about that. Hello, chop, chop, and chop and chop. Yeah, we don't have the copper axe anymore, so oh, there's one that's trying to get away. There we go. Gotcha. All right. So hopefully that should allow us to get at least the framework up and running here. Let's see here, like so. And I think we'll tell you to just be a regular stone wall. And then we'll have this be the stone door out. Yeah, so they kind of go out like that. And then they have like little hunter's nook behind here, if that makes sense. Well, in my head it does. And maybe we could also have like a little, because there is like a path coming here. So maybe we could have like a little shortcut leading out to this path from here. Speaking of paths, we can also make roads, which is very, very simple. And I could show you real quick. Let's say we would like to make a road from, let's say, from my place here and down towards the road here. Sounds like I heard. Yeah. So yeah. So basically, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna make like a little semicircle around here. Have like a little community here. Logs. Yeah, get those logs in there. Oh, you need 2 because you are a window. And then we're out of logs and woods and everything. All right. Do we have anything else in the shed here? So basically logs or... Yeah, we'll try to not eat the horse. Let's get all the stones. And let's see if we can find a horse in the food bin that we made last time. I don't think there is, but there is an oat roll we can eat. And we'll take 1 fish, because that gave us 360 less food consumption. So we'll basically have 1 of those and a couple of these. Yeah, we are a big eater, I know. So inventory, food. So we'll eat 1 of those. And how much do you give? 65. Oh, that should be enough, right? Yeah. So we'll put the food back in here, like so. Yeah, we had 2 million stones to put in there, which is gonna be quite an interesting amount of content, I would say. Just bashing in these stones here. Eventually, I think we'll try and time-lapse these building things, but probably going to wait until we can have like all the things so we don't have to rush back and forward to the forest. Yeah. We still actually don't have enough stones, which kind of is a little bit bothersome. We also do have a couple of carrot seeds that are stuck in our house. Oh, you know what? We're gonna try something, because I said we were... okay, so basically if you just left-click the hammer, there is now a move option, which wasn't there before. So if I click you and just plop you like here for a second. Did you also... Yeah, okay, the carrots are still stuck. So you can do that. Let's see here, let's see if we can get it back in place. No, it's not going to get back in place because of this little camp here. So we'll just demolish that. We'll remove some of these gravel paths here. Oh, hello, bird. And then we don't want to demolish the house, but we are going to move it. So it's very simple when you first have built them. Right, like that. Nope. A little bit more like that, I believe. Ah, that's good enough. All right. So what was it? More stones we needed? Let's go and see if we can find some. Usually there are plenty around the forest. Like here's one, but we're gonna need like 1 billion of them. And eventually we're gonna have too much stone, because we're gonna be going for... We're gonna go and do some mining eventually. Oh, there we go. We can now make a herbalist hut. If we want to do that. I also would like to have a quick little look at the game settings. 200 taxes, yep. Everything is fine. Poisoning and temperature is going to affect us. XP multi. Oh, no, that's not good. Durability loss. Wait. Is that supposed to be 200? Or was it supposed to be 100? I completely forgot. Tool durability. Well, we'll have it like this. Yeah. What was it? Stones we were looking for? Yep. Stones. Sticks and stones. Well, mainly stones. So they are kind of easy to see. But if you can't see them, use the Alt key when you have the skill, which goes in survival here, this one. So we can see sticks, stones, mushrooms, feathers, and herbs. Inspection, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a lot of these stones if we can build an entire house, right? Oh, there is some logs we didn't pick up. And some sticks. We'll pick up these as well. Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure, but I do think like all the sticks and stones and stuff on the ground will potentially respawn during season change. I think so. I'm not 100% sure about that though, but I think so. One log goes in there, and then we'll try and fill in the rest of the stones. Yes. Another thing we could do, let's make this into a wooden wall, so we can kind of spice things up a little bit. Now, that means we're going to put logs in there instead of wood, right? But we have a woodcutter. So then we can kind of see how a wooden structure looks, because we already have seen kind of the whittled walls looks on the food bin and the resource storage. Discard some rabbits. Did we not pick up the stone? Nope. There we go. Yeah, and this is how little kids get lost in the woods, because you're gonna go and look for things on the ground, and then, they don't look back. Not that I've ever done that or anything like that. But yeah. Getting a little bit slow. So we might want to start thinking about getting back. I mean, this is actually a pretty decent size for that area. I didn't know it was that bad. What is that? Is there something in here? No, it was just a bunny. Okay. As long as it wasn't a wolf, I'm kind of happy. Yeah, so another thing when we're talking about mining. Now, the cave has resources. It has copper, it has tin, it has salt. And if we upgrade the copper, if we upgrade the mine, we should be able to find... Hello. We should be able to find some iron in there. Yeah, iron would be nice. But I think that is quite far away. Yeah, and again, our person is a heavy breeder. It's almost worse than I am. Almost. Let's see. I think that is going to be enough stones for this. Well, we could always convert some of them into tools, right? And then you're going to need logs. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just keep that. And then we'll go and drop off some of the stones in here. We can, again, make them into tools eventually. Let's see, hopefully the bears are planning on leaving soon. Let's see, we'll put away all the feathers, the furs, the spruce bark, spruce sapling, the sticks, the stones, and the straw. Now before, there was a DLC called Echoes of Nature, I think, which kind of gave us just some visual things. You were not able to plant trees. Basically, if you chop down that tree, it would regrow if you didn't remove the stump. But if you remove the stump, it would never regrow. It could actually be that we would like to move all this back a little bit. These houses here. Okay, so now we're gonna need logs. There's gonna be quite a lot of logging being done here. And I do hope it will eventually grow back. But I know it will eventually grow back. Can we do like a 2-for-1? No. No, we can't do that. Okay. Can we just finish one of them, please? Here we go. I'll pick up all of these. So what we could have done, another thing we could have done, we could have, I think we talked about that a little bit in one of the episodes, but there is a room for more people in the house here. So let's also rename this house. This is going to be a hunter house. We'll just call it hunter. That's fine. So if we find, let's say, a male person which has a high extraction skill, we can move those in here. But then again, these will kind of couple up eventually, and we'll kind of remove the option for us to, well, to woo her. So maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Alright, you're falling that way, so it should be fairly safe to chop this tree here. Fairly safe, right? The other thing is, if we move more people together, and they kind of couple up, you know, if a man loves a woman, right? There will eventually come either some sort of, you know, child pay, you know how it is, right? And then you're gonna have to stay home and watch over the kids. Which is, it's good for the, you know, reproduction of the society, but, you know, they are not going to be able to work when they are home watching over kids. So that's also something we have to take in consideration when building up this little society here. Only 2 logs for that. Okay. And 1 log for you. 1 log for you. 1 log for you. And 1 log for you. And then we only have the straws left. Fill in some straws in here.
I'm dying of thirst.
Give me a second here. I'll give you something to drink. Just hold down the E key and then we'll drink. There we go. 1 belly full of parasites. Excellent. Straws. And our copper hammer is about to break. I don't think we have any other copper hammers in our inventory. Yeah, so we're gonna have to sadly go and fell another tree. And because I do think we need logs to make a wooden hammer. Logs and sticks, yeah. So let's chop down this tree here. Yup. Chop, chop. There we go. So I kind of wish, like, I kind of don't like the pre-made houses like this. I wish we could have, you know, set them in ourselves. Did I fail to walk up the staircase? Yeah. So, for example, if we could have, oh, what should we call it? Personalized. There goes the hammer. We'll make a new one. If we could, for example, have made, like, foundation blocks, like you kind of can do in, I don't know, games like Ark Survival, Conan Exiles, you know, to kind of customize your houses a little bit more. I think that would have been nice, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, let's see here. And then the final roof. And then we potentially gonna take a little trip. Or should we potentially finish up the... Yeah, so it looks a little bit different with those logs on top here. It's going to be leaking a little bit more heat. So it's not as good to use that as an insulation, I think. Basically mean that this house here will use a little bit more firewood during the winter. And, you know, the other seasons as well. So if we take you, and we'll just go closer and closer into the forest here. And again, if you haven't already, you know, there is a like button on the video. All interactions goes far, helping us, you know, fight the pesky YouTube algorithm. So if you have, you know, any comments about this series, any suggestions about this series, feel free to let me know. We could also rename, I think, animals. We sadly can't name the people, sadly. They have their own names. So, what was it? We wanted to make a axe. There we go, because we wanted more logs. Yep. Maybe we'll see if we can leave those trees there. Alright, seems like morning is upon us. Alright, let's head home. I don't think we need like that many logs to make the hunter shack, because that is mainly made out of sticks. Well, many enough. Well, sticks it is then. I will shove some sticks in here. Seems like we might have to make a new hammer very soon, as the wooden hammer doesn't have as much durability as the copper one did. I wonder if we actually are going to be able to get another person in here during the season. Alright, that's our final 8 sticks. We might have to go into the shed here, see if we have any secret sticks. There's also a new day, so when our lady wakes up, I say our lady, she will be our lady. When she wakes up, she will, let's see here, let's get some more sticks. We'll try to woo her, so, oh, there she is. Or at least she's trying to get out of the door. Let's take a little quick bath here. Well, unless it was the bear who kind of went in there and made sure that we're going to be... We'll see. There we go. Oh, hello. There's a little bunny in here. So I guess lunch has been taken care of. Did you wake up? Did you go out? Oh, there she is. Oh, the nice dress you're wearing today. Hello.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, it is. All right, so what are you doing, beautiful? Have you ever been stung by a bee? When you do, remember to pull the sting out. Ha ha ha, you're hilarious. Okay, that's +5. Have you heard about the blacksmith from Hornica? He always... Well, he's always ready and to get hammered. Oh, she didn't like the story about... okay, well, fair enough.
See you soon.
Now, we can't win them all, right? I thought you had a sense of humor, lady. What are we doing? We are building sticks into our hunter shack here. No. Here. Yes. Another thing we could have done, we could have finished this, and then we could have planned out a little bit of an expedition. Because there were no good hunters in Pistovia. So maybe we'll see if there are some good hunters somewhere else. So, oh, we managed to actually finish that. Okay. And that should also allow her to be generating a couple of logs. So let's have a look at the map. We can go to Skalki, which should be easy. We should just follow that road, right? So straight south. Yeah, let's try that. If we get attacked by a wolf, we are dead. That's how easy it is. Yeah, let's put the marker in here so we kind of have an idea, right? All right, if we see any boars in the forests, we might have to run. And I'm also curious which way would be better. So I do know there is a whole bunch of boars over there. I think it should be fairly safe to take... Oh, this road goes nowhere. So... I guess we'll take that road. Wait. Maybe it was over here there were all the boars? I don't know. We'll keep our eyes out. And our ears peeled. Ox and ducks we found. Oh, there is a boar. We'll try and not... Yeah, we've spotted some boar. Some perch, which is in the water here. No bears. Okay, let's have a look at the map again. Okay, we should be able to follow the road now, I hope. See if we see anything spooky in the forest. Well, let's stick to the road, shall we? And what do we have here? Is this Skalki? This is Skalki. Also, somebody rang a bell. Yeah, there we have Skalki. And there is the camp. Now, maybe we should see if we can buy anything from here. So it's not like the longest journey down here. It's actually surprisingly quick. Okay, so we theoretically could go with a hunter, and theoretically, let's think here for a second. If we're going to be marrying that lady here, Henrika, she will move into us. So that means we have a free house. So if we make... Yeah, theoretically, we could get like two 2 people here if we have enough dynasty reputation. You're bad hunter. You're a good hunter. You're a bad hunter. And let's not stand in the fire because we're going to take damage from it. You are a good hunter. Unold. We'll take you first. We'll just send you to town. Okay. What were you good at? Okay. So ideally we would have... Yeah, he's not that good. But we could do that. We could have 2 of them move in as a family. No, we can't. We need to have 300 reputation first. Which means we're going to need to have... Oh, by the way, let's also put her to work. Actually, we're not going to put her to work. We're going to put her in her little house. Since we don't have... Well, you could work at the watershed for now. Just so you have something to do. Actually, we haven't set up the worker shed, so she's probably not going to do anything. Alright, there is like a little question mark here. So each town have... I think they have like a little special thing. What do you want?
Hello, sir.
Hello, can I help you with something? There is an ogre in my privy. An ogre? An ogre! It's sitting there for so long, and I won't go to any other privies. That's basically an outhouse. The other ones are stinky. Alright, I'll check that. Okay, so where is the ogre? Where is your privy? We probably would like to do that. 34 meters that way. Is there an ogre in here? You hear some unpleasant noise from the inside of the privy. Are you an ogre? An ogre? No, of course. I'm not an ogre. That's nonsense. I'm, in pain. Digestion problems. How did you guess? Wait a second. Could you bring me something for poison, I beg you? Okay, so he needs to get an potion of Instacure. I don't know if they sell that here. Let's also see how long this is. Because sometimes there is like a time. Well, usually there is a time thing. Believes that there were an ogre. The ogre turned out to be a man with serious stomach problem, despite he needs a potion of Instacure. So, we have a person selling donkeys here. Do we have anything? Maybe the vendor out here would sell a potion of Instacure.
How are you?
Sell any potions there? Doesn't look like it.
Best goods in the... See you soon.
Okay, so... Is that the only vendor here? No, there is a vendor out here, but I feel like this is like a... Wait, where is it? In here? Excuse me? In this house? Oh, there we are.
How can I help you? So long.
Thank you. I know you're a blacksmith, but by any chance do you sell a potion of Instacure?
Interest. Good luck.
That is a no. Okay. What we could do then is run up to Pestovia and talk to the surgeon. It is 10 o'clock, so we should be able to go there. Yeah, let's do that. So, the reason why we're doing the quests is basically... That's how we get Dynasty reputation. And when we get Dynasty reputation, we can hire more people. And let's not go completely nuts here. I don't know if it's safe to just ramage through in a beeline, in a straight line towards Vestovia here. Probably isn't. Well, we'll keep our eyes out. Also, there is no water here where you actually need to swim. So, that means that all the animals can also swim. Oh, there's a house over here. Should we go and have a look? So this is probably an abandoned house. See if we can find any goodies in here. There is a wooden shovel, some apple wine, some copper ore. Come in handy. Right, is there anything in here? There is a box with some more coins. Insta heal. That is not what we wanted, right? We wanted insta cure, not insta heal. And a sack of some coins. We'll take some clay things here as well. Right. Well, it's a beautiful game, I think. Let's continue our perilous journey towards Stovia. The worst thing is we're going to have to go back. Now, we could theoretically... There is like a way of fast traveling. We could hire a dude with a horse and carriage to take us back to... Oh, there's another little thing here. Hello, duckies. Don't mind me. Yeah, this looks very abandoned, doesn't it? Right, fish in here. Always nice. And some firewood. And some sort of stone axe. A bucket we can take. A bag with some salt. Yeah, we could take this. And 2 dried fish on top of here. Oh gosh, that was... There we go. Was that the same bag? No, some more dried fish. Lots of food. Good, good, good. I don't think we'll pick up the stone axe. We probably don't need that. Alright, so Vestovia should be... There's some more stuff over here. Oh, logs. Can't say no to that. I'll see what we can carry. And anything good in here? Oh, lots of coins. Lots of copper. We're kind of a little bit low, but there is also this hut up here. Let's see if anything is hiding in here. Nope. Can we duck? Let's see, there's a sack with some animal feed. That's always handy. More coins. More straw. And a way up. We'll use control to duck. Okay, we are actually behind here. Nope. Oh, hello. A little sack of coins. Wouldn't have it any other way. So that one is empty. Oh, there's another sack of coins here. What is this? A stone axe. We don't need that. In the box, potion of strength. Wooden thread. Bear bottle. Anything else in here? Oh, there's another axe. Or was it the same? Well, it doesn't matter. It's ours now. Yeah, I think that was all of it. Except can I pick up the planks here? No. Alright, Pestovia. We wanted a bucket of... There's another camp thing here. Lots of fishermen who just like, nah, I'm not gonna fish here anymore. But that is good, because, let's see, what is this? Fishing spear. Iron knife. Wicker basket. Yeah, we could take all of this. There we go. We are slowing down quite a bit here. Some more flax seeds. We're going to sell a bunch of this in the town then, I think. Oh, there's more. There's also a wagon here. Anything in the wagon? No, I don't think so. All right. Pestovia next. We're going to have a little bit of a... Gonna have a little bit of a time issue on our hands because we're gonna have to go back to Skulky and then from Skulky back home. Let's also drink some water while we wait. Well, while we walk. Slowly but surely we'll make our way there. Full inventory. Alright, can we get out of the water, please? Yeah, so this is our running speed at the moment. Not great. Not great, I would say. Alright, we should be close at least to the entrance. And hopefully we'll be able to get some... wasn't this where the... Yeah, so we can go back here and pay him to take us up to Skulky. Let's double check here. So what was this? Hunting foxes and deliver rock. We don't have that, so... Let's go to the tavern keeper. He might pick up some of our garbage. Hello, tavern keeper. Let's see what we got. We got a bronze pickaxe, which we could sell. And a bronze sickle, which we can also sell. We actually got 2 of them. Some fishing spear. We're not going to be doing any fishing where we are. An iron knife. We have... Let's sell off all the wine and the beer. That was it. Beer bottles. We don't need that many of those. Well, we should be able to walk now. Oh yeah, by the way, did you sell any... What was it? Insta... Doesn't seem like it, but we also have a couple of clay things. Now we can place them down in our town if we like. Clay vial. Yeah, we could sell that. Anything here that we kind of don't need? Yeah, the spruce saplings. We don't need. We're going to get a lot of those. 2 woolen threads. 35. Let's just sell it. Feathers. Tempted to sell it? Let's not. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Who of you guys would like to sell me a cure of some sort? Must be some of you. You look like you have some sort of herbal knowledge. Do you sell any cure? Insta cure. Yeah, I would like to have one of you, please.
Best goods in the realm.
Yep.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. And then we need to go back out, find the wagon person, and head up to Skulky. And then from Skulky, we'll plot a course back home. And then hopefully we can build the Hunter's Shack. Hello there.
How is life treating you?
Oh, it's alright. We'll go to Skulky. It's going to cost us 140. Let's go. I don't know if it takes time. It doesn't seem like it does. It just instantly teleports us over here. Then we'll go and find the ogre in the bathroom. And hopefully we'll get some dynasty reputation out of this. Is it you? No. Alright. Oh! Well, how are you doing? Never been better. Still stuck here just because of that best PV. Wait. Best PV I've ever been to. You have the potion? I do. I'll leave it next to the door. Do you know what poisoned you? Yeah, it was definitely that meat pie I ate. The taste was a bit suspicious, but I was hungry. And the road... So, yeah. Okay, so he ate a... Alright. The local cook, I think her name starts with a B. I'm sure she was cooking with filthy hands. I think someone should take a closer look at her kitchen. Well, maybe there was something wrong with the meat she had. Yeah, better warn her against giving another these meats. She'll out. Okay, so we'll go to her. Hi, you're giving your people food poisoning. The best pies around. What can I do for you? Actually, pies are the reason I was sent here. One of your clients would like to raise a complaint. Who? Frankly speaking, I'm not entirely sure. He didn't introduce himself. He was behind a pivot door. And what did he eat? A meat pie. Maybe the meat was a bit undercooked or rotten. I always check the quality of my ingredients, and I never serve raw meat. But I remember selling a special pie not long ago. I can assure you that he will be fine, and that he deserves it. Okay, so you poisoned one of your... Okay, well, as long as you don't give me food. What did he do to attract such a ruthless act of revenge? He behaved as he had owned the place. He was haggling even though it was clear that he could afford it. It's not so easily to get under my skin, but he managed to do so. Alright, so never mess with a cook. Wink back. There we go. So now we need to talk to Baroque. Alright. Oh, is that you? Oh, hi. Now, much better. I see that the potion worked. Yes, it definitely did. Thank you very much for your help. Did you talk to the cook? I did, and she also had some complaints. Complaints? What complaints? About your behavior? Remember to never anger the one who serves you food or the drinks, because you may feel the taste of their vengeance. Alright, so she did that to me on purpose? That's an outrage. But thank you for your help. I would probably be stuck in the PV for eternity. And that's the sign of my gratitude. I'm sure you did the same for me. Alright, there we go. So we got another 100 dynasty reputation. So that means we are up to, drum roll please, 300. So we can get another person joining from the camp here. So let's see what we have left here. So ideally an extractor would have been good. Let's also see. Oh, it's two ladies. So we're gonna need to take out dude, you're terrible at extraction. It's gonna be you. Gonna be...
How do you do?
There we go. So now we have two hunters. We'll tell you to live in the hunter hut. There we go. So, you are also going to be... Well, we don't have work for you yet, but we will. We will. So let's plot a course back home. Hopefully it's not going to be too terrible of a journey. If we can get up here. I actually think there are spooky creatures up here. we'll be a little bit careful. So yeah, now we have 3 people living in our quote-unquote village. I think we'll just follow the road. Although there were boars on this side. I think. Gosh, I can't remember. So, if you wonder where the animals are, you can use the main filter here. Go just one back and we can see there's boar here. There's... Oh, gosh. Yeah, we have a very thin margin of error here. I don't know what is worse, to be chased by a bear or a boar. They both are gonna be... We'll stick to this side, I think. Because I think a bear... We can hear him before he... Oh, we can see him from here? Oh, we could. Well, anyways, we should kind of be safe now. And then we should be able to just go straight across here, right? I hope. Alright, so we had a little bit of a... Oh no. You know what we forgot? We didn't finish the quest. We forgot to talk to the little kid. Alright. Little kid. See if we can get back here without getting brutalized by a boar. But we did get the... I mean, we did get the dynasty reputation, didn't we? Yeah, because if not, we couldn't have hired the other guy. Yeah. Alright, this is what you get for being too quick on your heels. What is that, a lynx? Yeah, they don't attack. Alright, I guess we'll be tumbling down the mountain here. So you can die from fall damage, just so you know. So we'll be a little bit careful while going down here. The bell tower. I don't see a bell. Is that a bell? That is a bell. Okay. Yeah, hopefully she hasn't gone to bed yet. We can finish this. Yeah, I forgot all about the whole little kid. Was it you? Yeah. Alright. So was it an ogre? I'm not sure. You're more relieved or disappointed, but the PV is all yours. Now, excuse me. Now it is stinky. Well, that's not my fault. Try and hold your nose. Oh, and then we get 2 additional 100 points. Good, good, good. Which means we could potentially... Oh, we also leveled up our diplomacy. Diplomacy is an interesting thing. So we could be getting more points when flirting with ladies. But there is another good point here, which we can get here. So we get more dynasty reputation per level. So we're going to do that. We can also do this so we get more experience here. But, yeah. All right. Now, let's try and get home again. Sadly, the wagoner doesn't kind of roll into our place, sadly. So we're going to have to... Oh, there's a mine here? Yeah, they have like their own little special mine where they work. I was kind of hoping we could have gotten the hunter shack done today, but yeah, maybe we'll take that last time. Maybe we could use that as a screenshot. Today's thumbnail. Like something like that. And then we'll find a good screenshot together here, right? Something like, I feel like our character is, yeah, something like that. That could be a good, excuse me, like that. Yeah, that could be a good screenshot. Going to be part of the picture. Picture is going to incorporate Skulky and a little camp down there. Yeah. So yeah, again, I think that is going to be it for today. Next episode, we're going to be building the hunter shack, put the hunters to work, and hope for the best. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should also be a subscribe button in the comment section. You know, all the good stuff you can find underneath the video, and all the interactions goes far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care, and keep smiling.